Good evening. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can, mate, yeah. No, what? Team just come on.
Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Just me and Johnny tonight. We might get an appearance from one of the boys in the second half, one of the other boys in the second half. But yeah, I won't hold your breath. Fingers crossed they do, though. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll just get your thoughts on the game then, Johnny. I've gone for a draw. I don't know if you've been listening to the podcast recently, but I've gone for a draw.
Yeah. Shock.
I know. I love offensive, don't I? That hair's fresh. You've been for a haircut, actually.
I've literally just got back, mate. Just been and had it done. Yeah, just got back. It's less tennis ball now, so yeah, I'll take that. Well, I put on the TURFCAST thing. I've actually put 2-0 West Ham.
Have you? See, you're saying
I have.
Offense, at least I'm not going for it. I can understand why I think we're going to get beat, though. I can understand why.
No, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I want Burnley to win, and I do my usual J-Rod 2-1 Burnley bet. But I don't know. I just don't fancy us honestly today. I think it's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
But remain positive. I remain positive as always.
What was that? Sorry.
I'll remain positive as always.
Yeah, positive as always. I don't think I've ever seen you positive. For those of you in the chat, a few people are probably wondering where Simon is and Jared. Simon's got out of hospital. That's the good news. But because of that, he's just got home. He needs to get a few things sorted and he'll be back sooner rather than later. And as for Jared, he just couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Apparently, there we go. How does that sound? How does that sound, everybody? That looks better, doesn't it? That looks better. I'll just quickly stick the stadium noise on. There we go. Right, it's the problem with this is with it being on BT. I can imagine that we'll be a little bit all over the place. It's kicked off on mine already.
All right, you might need to pause it. I ain't even kicked off on mine yet.
I've been using that PL fan wall, and I don't know how you pause it. I don't think you can. I can come off it. I'm happy to come off it if I get it sorted on my telly. So we'll just sort that out now. But yeah, nothing's happened yet. You'll be glad to know.
What do you think to the white kit that everyone's been harping on about?
You know what? Everyone's going on about how good it is. It's not as good as the one I'm wearing.
No, I put knockoff Nigels. It just look. I get white. It's a one-off kit, innit?
Yeah.
You don't want to look too fancy, but it's a kit at the end of the day, and it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed they're not going to auction them off and stuff because I'd have tried to buy one, but it is what
Auction them off for what? Oh yeah, I suppose it's not a bad idea.
NHS or something, Pendleside Hospice, whatever. I'm not sure, but
good shout. Why are they not doing that?
I don't know. Darren Bentley just said on Twitter that they said he isn't aware of any plans to do that. So
make sure he gets loads of shit on Twitter. It's brilliant.
But it's people like me tagging him in stuff like that, saying what's crack with this? I want to buy one and shit like that.
He gets shit about that ticking off his claws, and it's like it doesn't even work there, does it? But
yeah, it's one of them things. When he's the contact between sort of like the fans and whatever, and the club.
So what minute are you on now, Joe? Like,
on one screen, I'm on 2 minutes 7, and on another one, it's just gone up. Wow, where are you at?
1 minute 18.
Right, hold on, I can sort that out for you.
I'm watching it through my phone, though, to be fair.
I would have rang Johnny a bit earlier and got it all sorted.
Yeah, you did leave it a little bit late. I was getting
we had a bit of a nightmare this side. Parking kicking off. I couldn't find my remote. Couldn't find my AirPods. Nightmare. Right, so it's on BT Sports 2, innit? Just need to get my Perfectly Legal stream up. Right, there we go. Right, so on this screen, it's on 2 minutes 10 now.
Right, well, 1:55 now.
Oh, I can pause it on this one though.
Yeah, you can pause it. I don't want you jumping up if we bag.
Hello. You coming on the stream, mister? The remote's not working now.
What do you think to the team then, Joe?
I'm a bit I'd have liked to have seen Wood. I'd have liked to have seen Wood. I'd have liked to have seen maybe Brady in place of Peters. But I can understand why they aren't in there. Obviously coming back from injury and stuff. It's just same as last time, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, as expected. I think, and it's all they can kind of really do.
I know it's one of them. Like every time I do the usual stuff on the social media channels about the team and stuff, I'm always saying like, well, there's nothing else that we can really do.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to get people to talk about it. What about you?
It is what it is, isn't it? Like I say, there's not a great deal he can move around. I think it would be too soon to put Wood and Goodmanson and stuff straight back into it, but they're obviously not match fit, are they? Otherwise, no doubt he'd start them.
Obviously, yeah. Sure he would have done.
It makes me laugh. A lot of people say, "Oh, Wood was shit when he come on." So he hasn't played football for about 6 months. What more do you want him to do to that game? He couldn't really contribute that much.
No, I agree with that. There's not much he could do. Definitely not much he could do. Having a few comments coming in. Graham Jennings is on. Good to see you, Graham. Graham's always like listening to the podcast and stuff. Says, "Come on, you Clarets. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are." I think Graham lives in Colorado, was it? So it'll probably be early morning over there.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw indeed. And Paul Seddle's telling us what minute he's on. He's on 150. Obviously, we're all watching it on perfectly legal streams. Mine's actually frozen now, which is annoying.
Mine's legal. It's just through my phone. It's just a little bit behind.
I said mine's perfectly legal. That's what I said. I mean, I have got a good backup plan of getting it on the PL fan wall, but if mine doesn't freeze, but I can stick it on that
tackle,
now,
good tackle.
Like 2 minutes ahead of you on that one.
It's a free kick. Does he give it?
Yeah, my TV's completely frozen now.
Has it?
Yeah. I think there's too much things happening in the house. I'm streaming it on there, streaming it on here. Then I'm streaming out to the bloody world through this computer as well.
What did you say? 1-1? Is that what you went with?
Yeah, I went 1-1.
Bit of even start on it, really. Not really happening.
Not much has really happened, to be fair. Yeah, that's a good point. Commentator just said in my ear, I know you can't hear it, but the category 1 status for the youth system, that's positive news.
What does that mean for us? We can attract better players or
we'll attract better youth team players. If there's anyone in the chat that knows more about it, please feel free to let us know. But I'm pretty certain it also means that we'll be... Robert Benson's in the chat. He said 1-0 to the Clarets and they've started okay. Yeah, they have. I think both sides have, like Johnny said, even. But I think it also means it will be in the Johnston's Paint Trophy as well now. You know, the ones that they let under 23s in, playing against League 1 and League 2 sides. Wow. I think that's what it is. I think the Category 1 academies get put in that. I think that's what it is.
Sort of bollocks, really, isn't it?
It is shit for the
for your lower end.
For the lower league clubs, it's good for us. That's all we're bothered about.
Saying that, I suppose they play them at home grounds. Did they play at home grounds? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So if you draw like United or something, you go to Old Trafford, don't you? I suppose that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad for, like you said, the fans and stuff.
I'm at West Ham free kick with Cresswell. Is that where you are?
No, I've got a ball in the box for Burnley here. Ooh, I'm on like 7 minutes 50 now. I've got the official stream from Premier League here. Tell you what, I might be a bit cheeky and see if I can send it you, but it probably won't work.
All right.
And it might eat me off it as well, but we'll risk it because I'm meant to be on that fan ball thing. How do I send you a comment through Skype here now? Probably won't work on your phone if you just got your phone, to be fair.
Yeah. It's right. Just don't jump up if we score. Just wait 50 seconds.
Yeah, hold it all in for 50 seconds.
Yeah, there's something come through on Skype.
Due to the madness of the last few minutes before we went live, I've not actually shared it in a lot of places. But we do have a West Ham fan commenting, I think. Yeah, it says, come on, West Ham. He might not be a West Ham fan, he might just be a dickhead.
Nah. You got to have the interaction.
Yep, like the Blackman fan last time out. Good to get the interaction. I'll just quickly share it on all the Burnley pages and things and on Twitter.
Even horse fiddlers are allowed to comment?
Yeah. Still got a decent amount of people watching. Hello to all of you.
So you can see I can't see the comments because watching obviously Skyping through iPad and then on that, so I don't see the comments. So
Graham Jennings has left another comment though. He says Leicester's under-21s were the only youth team to make the quarters and Man City's the round before, so they don't do as well as you'd think that they would. So that would suggest that I am correct in thinking that Burnley will be involved in it next season. Oh, Pope, he's dropped one there again. Oh. So we've just been a free kick. Oh. Paul says, anyone else in the YouTube chat? Only me showing. No, it's just you at the minute, mate. Feel free to go on Facebook if you want and join in with the chat. But we've got Graham Jennings in the chat on Facebook. We've got Robert Benson in the chat on Facebook as well. I'm just sharing it to a few more groups, so hopefully we'll get a few more fans watching. And a few more comments and stuff. Because we always encourage people to comment, ask me and Johnny questions, put your thoughts across on the game so we can read them out. It's all about the interaction and stuff like that.
Is Tark's he'll be captain again tonight, won't he, Tark? Yeah?
I presume so. I've not double checked it, but I'm pretty confident that he will be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about a minute behind you here. He just dropped it.
Yeah, it's. Is it? Did you say you watch it on your phone? Yeah.
Yeah, through BT Sports app. It's part of my contract on my phone.
Is that because you got EE?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to get Mrs. to do that, but we were at work, so she didn't do it.
Fuming.
I were pretty fuming. I tried not to make it obvious I was fuming then. Burnley FC latest is now in the YouTube chat. Thanks for sharing Turfcast today, mate. I appreciate that. Ball in from Burnley. Ooh!
Oh, don't do this to me. Have we scored?
I knew you'd be fuming. It's, you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry.
All right.
I'm hoping that...
Now I know how Simon felt when, well, not literally because I hadn't had his injury, but I mean when he were a couple of seconds behind, it's
yeah. I have put the offer to Simon and Jared if they want to join halfway through, maybe at half time or something. If they can.
They'll be in. They'll be in.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I think Simon might be. It depends on whether Mrs. will let him or not. Imagine, he's just got home from hospital. Sorry, babe. got it in the last stream.
Yeah, I've just got that chance, Vidra.
Yeah.
Not a bad header though. On target. At least he got that on target.
Do we
Jesus.
have small batteries? It's not working. Here's a good one. No. No, not Oh. It's dead temperamental, this fire stick. That's what I'm watching it on. It just keeps freezing. Are you sitting with Daddy? You coming on the stream?
Hi,
Benson
Parker.
says Pope hasn't locked down too well by the looks of it. Room for improvement. Yeah, he's been Man City game. A few gate goals were not his fault, but he could have done better. We dropped a few last time out. Dropped one again here now. But you were fair critical of him last time out, weren't you, Johnny?
I'm not saying I was critical of him. He made a couple of errors, but I genuinely believe it's because he's not got competition for places anymore. There's no one challenging him.
Maybe.
So sometimes that complacency comes into the game, doesn't it? That's the only thing I can put it down to.
Potentially, mate. I know Bailey's there. But he'll know that he can't get on into the team.
Kev Long's down here. Has he got back up on yours or not?
That's where am I up to now? No, he's not down on mine. He must have gone up. Okay, come over here. Right. I've given him the switch. Didn't want to, but I've given him the switch.
God send us stuff like that.
I know. I remember when Lizzie was pregnant with him, I remember saying all that. We won't be one of them families that just gives it mobile phone and leaves them.
Oh yeah.
I think if anything, we are the family that does it the most.
Yeah, you've got to.
Oh yeah, it's times like this. What you got to do? It's either ruin the stream, or give him a switch. I'll give him a switch all day long. Yeah, don't come to this podcast for parenting advice, obviously.
Yeah, you've hit rock bottom if you come into here for parenting advice.
You have hit rock bottom if you come here for parenting. You know what? I'm struggling as a parent. I'll see what TURFCAST lads say. To be fair, all four of us are parents.
Yeah.
So all the kids are still alive and well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I say, I'm on the Premier League fan wall at the minute. I'm not sure if anyone else's in the chat and stuff. Kicking off this kid today.
What do you think of the stuff surrounding Declan Rice as like the next best thing? What's your thoughts on that? I haven't seen anything for that to be justified.
He's a decent Premier League player for a club like West Ham. He's not the next best thing for England and stuff, as people were raving. It has quietened down a bit, though, I think. No, I don't think people rave about him as much these days.
I'm doing this. What are you doing? Go on, go. You got to go to the bath.
There's a mum in the chat called Claire Walmsley. She says, you give them technology to keep them quiet. Same in my house with a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. Yeah, well, he's over there now with a Nintendo Switch. Harvey's just walked in as well.
She's gone now. Bath time. Have you seen that as well with that Godfrey from Norwich, 50 million?
I know.
Did you see that today?
Yeah. I don't know where to get the price.
You hear all that and you think Tarky's got to be worth 80, 90.
Exactly.
If they're going, fucking Godfrey's worth 50 million. Jesus Christ.
People still put Tarky in the 30 million bracket, but yet the same people have put Godfrey in the 50 million bracket.
Yeah.
Don't make any sense.
It's his first season in Premier League. He's done absolutely nothing, conceded shed loads of goals. It's not like he's been a standout player. 50 million. Fucking hellfire.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then, you know for a fact, they'll target 40 million for... Why?
Yeah. You know what we're like, we won't hold out for a good bit.
No.
We'll sell at the first opportunity.
There's a lot of things irritating me. Another thing that irritated me this week, did you see that team, the England potential team, where it had like players?
Chris Borden shared it, didn't it?
Centre half.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Some of the players, Sessignon on left mid, he hadn't even fucking played. You're like, Tarky weren't in it, McNeil weren't in it. You're like, seriously, what is going on? Pope third choice keeper?
People, everyone knows, people just don't respect our players just because they play for us for whatever reason. But on form now, we had the discussion last week, Tarky's probably one of it. Some people think he's the best England centre half at the minute, or the second.
Yeah, 100%.
He's definitely in the top two. Tyrone Mings is dog shit. I still don't understand why he's in the England squad. Honestly, I don't. And then Tomori will be class, I think, in a few years, but I don't think he's ready yet.
No.
And obviously, Maguire's getting sold every single week.
Yeah, no, Maguire's a good centre half.
He's good, but he's
had a couple
off
of
form at the minute.
Yeah, if you went off form, good. I think you'd probably put Keane and Tarky because I think Keane's been playing well for Everton. But again, he's in a different league.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm moving ball around all right on whatever the minute I'm on. We're playing all right here. Good build-up.
Yeah, they were past 5 minutes ago, mate. They shit.
Yeah, they're good 5 minutes ago. Yeah. They've gone shitty past 5 minutes.
I'd tell you what I can do. In fact, no, I can't because the front room's a mess. I'm going to show you telly now. It's just frozen. Man's frozen on 3 minutes 30. Thankfully, I've got the Premier League fan wall in front of me.
What is that Premier League fan wall? Is that something you're just logged into?
To some fans celebrating after they've scored a goal.
Yeah.
It's essentially that. I'm sat there now on it so the broadcasters can see me. And if Burnley score a goal and I go, yay, then they'll cut to...
Why are you on that?
I just sent my name in and they've sent me a link for every single game. They sent me a link for the last one, but I didn't click it.
Oh, the game's on there?
Eh?
You're watching the game on there and there's like...
Yeah, and so I'm watching the game on there and they're using my camera to see me.
Why would anyone have a camera on and watching a game of football? I just don't understand it.
No idea, mate. No idea. We're getting a few comments in though. Graham Jennings says if McNeil did join a bigger club, he would suddenly be in the conversation. Same with Taylor too. And you know what? I bet you any money if Tarky went to Leicester this summer, 100% he'd be in the international team by November. 100%. Yeah. I would literally bet this house on it. I'd bet this house on it. Vidra with a chance down the wide is Messed it up. Michelle Green's in the chat, just tagging people. Thank you, Michelle. Robert Benson says, yeah, the Burnley Bale has settled in well. Works back well when needed to. Obviously, Benson, it does like
the Burnley Bale.
The Burnley Bale. Made me laugh how you put that on Twitter this week, so I retweeted it, and some guy were like, no, what are you on about?
Yeah.
Put that gift in it, that guy doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, Quilter's in the chat. How you doing, mate? BT commentary is absolutely chronic. Thank God you two are alive. Cheers, mate.
Oh, who's on? Who's on the commentary? I didn't even know.
I don't actually know. I've got it and I can hear it. I want to mute it so I can hear you better, but I can't mute it on this thing that I'm watching it on. No. I don't know who it is. Oh, you all, Quilter, mate. Again, if you want to come on another one, Quilter, just reach out to us, mate. I'd have been happy to get you on. Quilter was on the first one, Johnny.
All right, which one were he?
Man City. So
no,
me, Quilter, Simon and Neil watched an horrendous game. We all just sat there in moods. For some reason, I've got
frozen. Scores flashing up here. Oh, fucking Jesus scored first goal, didn't he? I needed him. You know when he played Southampton? I just needed him to score for 300 quid. And he missed sitter after sitter after sitter.
I didn't watch it. I think I was out.
It's shit. It's shit is better. You do it all the time. You think it's just shit.
I've not done it as much. I've not done it as much.
2-1 Rodriguez. It's normally 2-1 Wood put on religiously. But obviously he's not playing, so it's 2-1 Rodriguez. But no, has he even touched ball yet? I haven't seen him do all.
Drinks break, yeah. Drinks break on my screen now. Gives me a chance to share the screen.
I'm buffering here.
Share the chat. Roy Taylor, hi everyone, hope we get 3 points. Hi Roy, hope you're well. Jamie Cryer, second the BT Sport commentary comment, absolutely shocking. Again, it usually is shocking, I'll give people that, but at least Steve McManaman isn't on, he's terrible, and Michael Owen, he's shite as well. Quilter said he's always happy to hop on, just not Liverpool. Yeah, I don't think any of us want to do Liverpool one. That's the next game, isn't it, Liverpool? So that should be a fun watch along if we do it.
He'll be right.
Honestly, last time when we got beat 5-0, me, Quilter, Neil and Simon were just chatting amongst ourselves on stream.
That's all we do anyway, just talk. Just like you would if you were watching a game.
Yeah. Johnny Tate's retweeted the TURFCAST Matchday, trying to get his friends involved. I just noticed that.
Trying to get me 5 followers on Twitter to join in. I need some more followers on Twitter if people want to follow.
Yeah, just at Johnny Tate, innit?
No.
Johnny
I don't know what it is.
Oh, hey, how can people follow you then?
I don't know. I'll have to come off something to have a look.
Yeah, forget it then.
Yeah, bollocks to it.
Christine Lonsdale, I've turned commentary off, but it's a woman, Karen, somebody, and a man. See, I've not got a woman on mine. I've got 2 men. Oh, mind you, I'm not watching it on BT.
Oh, that'll be that ex-England player, won't it? Yeah.
Is that who does Soccer Saturday? Not Soccer Saturday. The Jeff
show.
Yeah. She's one of the better ones, to be fair. Jimmy Greenwood just says, come on, Burnley. Matt Lawcock, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. What you're watching it on, lads, just join now. Johnny's watching it on his phone, and I'm watching it on the Premier League fan wall thing, so I'm about a minute in front. My dad's in the chat as well. He says, could only get 1 person, Cheeks. Yeah. Cheeks is what he calls me, by the way.
Why does he call you Cheeks?
Because when I was a kid, I had big fat cheeks. On my face. Sarah Blackwell's in the chat. Sarah, should I say? She says, Johnny_Tate1. So there you go.
No, that's my Instagram.
Let's have a look.
Let's keep a beak out.
I'm gonna trust your missus. Because
I think it's Tate BFC. I think it's that.
Yeah.
They look good in wide areas, the West Ham. That's something I've picked up in this game. We don't look as good defensively in wide positions.
I like Bowen. I really like. I was gutted when he went there instead of us. Oh, she's right, you know. It's Johnny_Tate1.
Is she?
Are you giving her grief on the screen?
To be fair, at least the clock's right twice a day.
If you throw enough shit, it'll stick every now and then.
Exactly.
Matt Lowcock says he's trying to watch it on his goal, but it keeps freezing. We only deal in perfectly legal streams, Matt, unfortunately, so I can't really comment on that. Anthony Davies isn't happy with the performance so far. He says we've got nothing going forward. To be fair,
it just doesn't seem to be sticking, to be fair. That's a good point.
Not creating much going forward.
Just straight back, yeah. I think we'll be seeing Wood a lot sooner anyway today.
Yeah, I think I'd have started with him. I know I can understand why he hasn't, but he don't do as much running as, say, like a JBG or a Brady on the wing, so I'd have started with him, because he can hold it up. But, like you say, if he's still 0-0 at 60 minutes, hopefully Dash will make an early sub, which is early for Dash, is 60 minutes to be fair.
Yeah.
Someone else there with a mask, not covering his nose, you're going to be fuming in about a minute.
Is there?
Yeah.
To be fair, I must admit, when I went for my haircut, one of the things, you have to sanitise your hands as you go in, you have to wear a mask. But because I'm not at work at me, obviously off with furlough and stuff, I haven't had to wear one because I haven't really been out. Fuck yeah, you should have seen me trying to put it on. I was like Balotelli trying to put that bib on. Fucking had it all wrong way, then he's going to turn it round and it pinch it. Oh, like a rat fucking dick. I felt like a rat knob. But,
I bet you did. Have you seen that video of that woman in America? She's got a mask on and she's cut a big hole in it.
Yeah.
So she can talk to people.
Breathe. That's Americans for you. Yeah. Not the American Burnley fan that was in the chat.
Yeah, apologies to the American Burnley fan if he's in the chat. Well, he's from Burnley, but he moved to Colorado, I think.
Oh, it's David Gott. He shouldn't be at the ground. He's above the threshold.
Yeah,
he's about 90, you know? How can he get there?
Bracket is Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't even be there.
We're safe.
What, from relegation? I hope so.
No, from this. Oh! Oh, good defending it, end there.
Right, I'll let you know when I get to this bit.
Yeah, we'll chat about it in a minute, mate. Good defending, though, from Burnley at end. They should have scored.
You're waiting in anticipation. I'm about 2 minutes behind.
Kevin Long lost his man, shock.
What's I'm hoping Simon we're going to be on. We're going to fish for information on the Gibson situation. But obviously he's not here. There's got to be more to that, hasn't there? Why you wouldn't get him back?
It's obviously Dash falling out.
Yeah, but would Dash cut his nose off to spite his face and not have a centre half? Is he really that bad of a person? You know what I mean?
He must have done something that's really pissed him off. Yeah.
Yeah. For him not to even get him back with the squad, not necessarily starting, but to get him back with the squad, there's got to be something major going on there.
Yeah,
there has to be.
So. I reckon they've, like you say, they've had a big fallout. He tried to make him train on his own, didn't he, for a bit? But I think maybe at that point, maybe he kicked off. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But what I do know is in the first season that he was here, he were knocking on Dash's door asking to play. But he were already frustrated in the first season because he weren't getting game time.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? You want your players to be doing that, want to be challenging.
In that sense, if he's frustrated in the first season, by
Yeah.
the second season he's going to be swinging punches. Not that he did, I'm just saying. Do not use that as a quote.
No, I get that. Obviously, you want to play and things like that, but to be fully ostracised? Ostracised? I'm going for another big word. Is that a word?
Yeah, that's a word. Well done.
From the whole group and team, there's got to be something else going on there.
Maybe we'll find out. It'll all come out in wash eventually.
That's why I'm going to fish Simon. I know he cut his hair a couple of times. He knows everything, does Simon.
Don't always tell everyone everything, though.
Yeah,
that was a very timely chat about Gibson, by the way, because Anthony Davies just put in the chat, Kevin Long is a championship player at best. How we haven't recalled Gibson back is baffling. Clearly falling out with Ash. And I've seen that now, and we've just exactly said all of that. We don't know what's going on, but from the outside looking in, I think it's pretty obvious that he has fallen out with Ash.
I disagree with that. He's League One at best.
Yeah, I'd say lower championship, top end League One.
Nah. But it's I think I don't know if might have been Simon said it on the podcast. I do listen to that, by the way. He said you need players like that in your team, and you do, to be fair.
Yeah, you do.
You do need players that you can, your squad players.
Yeah. I'd like our squad players to be a bit better.
Yeah, but we did have someone like that in Gibson, didn't we? And it just don't work. No one wants to be sat on bench at Burnley, do they? In Premier League.
Especially when you're coming in for £15 million. I saw a tweet actually. Someone, I'm not 100% certain what wage Gibson is on, but apparently he's on 40 grand a week. And because of that, and how long he's been at Middlesbrough, they worked it out. He'd earned 900k since being at Middlesbrough or something.
Really?
Which is mad.
Wow.
So he's earned 900k. That's if we're paying him his full wage.
And that stuff like that annoys me because I seen someone comment on a thread on Twitter. Someone had put something about like, is there any news on refunding season ticket prices? And this guy commented saying, he said the club's coronavirus, they're stretched on funds, they need the 90 quid. This could keep the club going. And I think, no, people need that money. Do you know what you pay for your season ticket? You could do with that a little bit extra. Yeah. And we're paying someone 900 grand to take the piss out of us.
Yeah.
So don't use that argument where, oh no, the club need the money. Well, don't pay fucking knobheads. Fine him all his weight. You're not here. Piss off back to Borough. Fucking terminate his contract. I don't understand it.
I did see someone ask Chris Borden this week to say, why can't we just terminate his contract or fine him? And Borden said because he hasn't breached it. But surely all the stuff he keeps putting on social media and stuff, or whatever happened in the first place, if he has kicked off with Ash, is a breach of contract. I don't know. I'm not a contracts lawyer, so I'm not sure.
Or fucking when Watford come in for him, right? £2 million to take him, and you're paying his wages. You can have him. What is the point? I don't know why we haven't done that. Don't matter if it's at the time relegation rival. It doesn't matter. Get him out. Get the money out the door.
That was the point, weren't it?
Yeah, get the money out the door.
Yeah, that was the point at the time. I think they didn't want to strengthen a relegation rival because if we went down and they stayed up because of him coming in, it'd have been an even worse decision at that point. But now it's looking.
If you're gonna make decisions like that, refund the fans the season ticket money.
It's
simple.
It's a lot of. They don't need the money anyway. Like they're getting X amount of money from TV and stuff. I'll be honest. I've already got mine back, and I were adamant I were always going to get mine back. Some fans are like, no, I'll let him keep it. If we're in League 2 and struggling, like I don't know, Aki or whatever. I know they're not in League 2.
Yeah.
Morecambe, I'd have said, you know what, it's 60 quid, 80 quid, whatever it were, you can have it. But in the Premier League, and I've not worked. I've worked one day now because I went back to work on Monday. One day since March. So
if people want to keep it to the club, that's fine. Everyone's choice, but don't then have a go at fans on Twitter for requesting the money back.
Yeah.
That's just Burnley fans, isn't it? They just jump on people because they ask a question that goes against the grain.
Yeah, some do. Well, that just shows how entertaining of a game this has been because we've been chatting about Gibson and season ticket prices for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not so. It's just we're moving the ball well through midfield, but whoever it were, I can't think it where he commented about nothing up front. He's exactly right. It's just not sticking at all.
Well,
and I think we moved the ball a lot better through midfield with Brownhill there.
Yeah. I think Brownhill's better on the ball than Jack.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Robert Benson, he says, we paid a fortune for Gibson, so he must have it in him. Just hope he doesn't do a Stanislas. Wow, what did Stanislas do? Does he mean sort of like be good in the Premier League afterwards? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Make some comments when he left.
I don't know. I don't know. I was a big fan of Stanislas. I was gutted when he left, to be fair.
Scored a cracker against Bastards, that's all we can do. Well, we're on a West Ham fan podcast this week, and they weren't very confident. They were like, "You'll have more of a chance than you think in this game." They were all doom and gloom, but I think they'll easily stop up. So they've got us today, which they will see as a winnable game. They've got to play Watford yet, I think it is. No, they've got to play. I think it's Watford, Norwich, and Villa, and Man United. But them 3 games, they win all them 3. All they have to do is probably win one of them, maybe 2 of them, and they say. The team's down there now at the minute, they're shite.
It's such a weird team of West Ham. Because you look at what they spend and some of the players, and you think that team shouldn't. It's just weird, isn't it? I think it's just a weird atmosphere at the ground.
You know what?
Constantly change back to go back to Moyes as well. It's like it shows no ambition. You're saying you're spending money on, we're getting this player, getting that, but then you go and get David Moyes. It's like, really.
It's looking like they're taking a step forward and they're taking a step back again. But one thing I did say on the West Ham podcast this week were I'd be confident if we had a fully fit squad in this game for a win, and I think it works in their favour that the crowd isn't in the stadium, because we could have annoyed them. Pissed them off. But it all boiled over a couple of years ago against them, didn't it? When they all ran onto the pitch and stuff.
Oh yeah, that guy, weren't he? With flag on the pitch.
Barnsley linked him up, I think.
Yeah, Barnsley went and did him, didn't he?
He's a fucking legend in Barnsley.
Barnsley? Fucking hell, you're at it. Would you work for Sky?
I said Barnsley.
You said rewind it. You said Barnsley.
I can't. I do want to get some technology where I can do stuff like that. Robert Benson says, Junior just seems a different player at Bournemouth now. I think he always had it in at Burnley, but he shone a bit more in the Championship than the Premier League.
I think it's because they get more
license
to play, don't they?
More open style and stuff, don't they? So it'll suit his game. Matt Lawcock says he's found a new stream now, but it's foreign commentators. Well, just stay with us, mate. Just have us on. Mute the commentary on there. Happy days. Yeah, Graham Jennings is agreeing with you in the chat, Johnny. He says West Ham and Everton every single summer seem to make good signings in the market and then massively underperform, whereas we do next to nothing and overperform. Yeah, spot on there, mate.
I've got Karen Brady now. She's not even wearing a mask properly. She's too busy doing her nails.
Yes!
Please tell me it's Rodriguez.
Get in there!
I don't like this. I don't know.
I don't like it. There's a minute behind, everyone.
Don't tell me who scores, because if my bet comes in, it's
great goal from Ben Mee.
From who?
What's your bet?
What?
What's your bet?
I'll tell you when I see you fucking it back at net. I'm not saying it. I know what you like.
I'll update the scoreboard, everyone. Get in there, Burnley.
Oh, so I think we've scored.
No, I didn't say us.
Yeah!
Here he is. We'll have to get this stream. We'll have to get the telly sorted in second half.
Yes! I had him, didn't I? J-Rod 2-1. Come on.
Oh, sorry. I did the same. I did the same for Quilter. He says, I've got headphones in and I'm behind you. Sorry, mate. I'll get my stream sorted in first half. Roy says, goal 1-0 to the Clarets.
Cracking header is that.
Yeah, it's a great header, that. Robert Benson. Oh. Ooh. Robert Benson says, J-Rod. Paul Seedle says, come on, J-Rod. Anthony David says, I'll take it back. He was slagging us off. To be fair, mate, we weren't playing well at the time.
That's another thing. West Ham at back there, the defence is terrible.
The defence is shite. West Ham's defence is shite. My dad's in the chat. He says, get in.
If Chelsea are on about playing Rice at centre half, how come West Ham's not doing that when they're doing shit?
It's a shout, to be fair. That might help him out with how bad the defence is. It could
if he's that good as a centre half, play him there then.
Back's hurting now. Jay likes it in off the bar, doesn't he? He does. Oh, hello. Oh.
Did you go on telly anyway then on Sky Sports celebrating?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the BT coverage.
Oh, I'm on that actually. I'm not so much. They didn't show any Burnley fans.
They don't show it like at the time. Sometimes they'll show it later on or whatever. But
I've been
on it 3 times now.
I'll screenshot it for you.
I've been on it 3 times now, right? City away, obviously we didn't score. Palace away, or were it Watford at home, and obviously today. They didn't show it on anything on the 3 that I've been on. And the one that I didn't go on were Palace, and they showed it. And a Burnley Football Club cropped it up and stuck it out on the Twitter and everything. I was fuming.
Mugged you right off there.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Do you know something? I think I've ballsed up on my bet.
Why? What did you put Jay on?
Yeah, but then I think I changed it for him to score outside the area. I'm just going to check.
He has got a shot on it.
Oh, I have.
While you do that, I'll just have a look at the comments.
Oh, what a knob.
Have you done it?
Outside the area, I changed it last minute.
Oh. You've seen the money and got excited.
I did. I do it every time. I'm never going to get to higher bruncher now. I'm just going to stay middle bruncher.
Well, as someone who works for a bookies, mate, we've got you. We've got you right there where we want you.
Oh, you work at William Hill, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, do not get me started on them.
I work at broadcast department, mate, so it's not my fault whatever happened.
New customers, if you deposited a tenner, you got 4 £10 free bets. They let me use 2 of them, then close me a countdown.
Really?
So I want you to take it to the top for me.
Right then, I'll go.
Take it to Mr. Hill.
I'll go upstairs. See what they're saying.
Yeah.
Just have a look at some comments. We've got Europe 70 Jew, the Revolution Sessions on Twitter. Not a catchy name, I guess. He says, I definitely prefer this mood from you guys compared to the second half against Sheffield. Let's go. You can understand the reasons there, though, mate. Federico Galletti says, where can I watch the match? He's goal, have you tried there, mate? Matt Lowcock says, great save by Pope. Yeah, I thought that was 1-1, to be fair, mate. Tell you what, mate, we need half time. We need half time. You not seen that save by Pope yet, were you, Johnny?
I've just seen him punch it from a corner. This is nonsense here. This is a legal stream I'm doing. I'm behind everyone.
Matt, this one on here is legal, but like I said, I always deal in legal streams anyway, so... You want to try pressing that link at half time, see if that works? I don't think it will.
Well, will I end up on big screen at
you might
do,
yeah. You might end up on big screen, but it's probably a case of if you share it and someone else clicks the link, it ruins it for everybody. Well, not everybody, but they'll probably won't send me one again. I don't know why my TV's not working. Honestly, it's really pissing me off. The remote's not connecting again. I need 2 batteries, you only give me 1 battery. Yeah, Matt Lowcock agrees, get in and restart.
What minute you on that pitch thing, what you're watching?
43, 45.
Yeah, it's an exact minute behind you. I'm not comfy at all. Yeah. In it on the beers, Joseph?
Yeah, well, I've just, you know what I thought about 10 minutes into game? Because I forgot to put them in the fridge. So I've stuck a couple in the freezer and I've left them in there, haven't I? So I'm hoping that they've not exploded. Well. Should be alright in 45 minutes. I can't see it breaking can in that time. Like I said, if we're still 1-0 up at half time, like last week, I'll get it. I'll get it freezer anyway. I'm not even if we concede 2 now. I'm still getting on beers. I've not seen you on COD yet. Anyway, what's all that about?
I've been busy. Busy man.
Busy man. I've been busy sat at home doing nothing. Robbie Leans is in the chat. He says up the Clarets. How you doing, Robbie? All right? Paul Seidel says, do you think we deserve the lead, lads? I think it's typical us so far. Yeah, exactly. It's a perfect game plan, mate. Even without Ben Mee, even without Jack Cork, even without Matty Lawton, even without Chris Wood, even without Ashley Barnes, we still churn it out every single time. We're not necessarily churn, but you know what I mean? Still churn out this type of performance.
That's good. Is that Peters? That's good. Good battling there by Peters.
Yeah, I'll be resetting my fire stick at half time, Johnny. Don't worry.
Good.
Oh.
They just put board up for half time. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm nearly at half time. Say nearly. I've got a minute to go. It's just we're just getting absolutely peppered. We need to get in half time here at 1-0 up. He's offside. Tarky appeal, so I'm appealing. Well, it's longer. Tell you what, we're rubbish at coming up with nicknames, aren't we? Tarky, Longy, Corky.
Oh, I've got that Tarky song.
Oh, go on.
I need like a bit of a build up for it. I think I need like a special occasion for it.
I can put a drum roll sound effect on if you want to start off with a drum roll. Then I can do an applause afterwards if you want.
Now, if it like scores or something, or if it gets like a bit boring the game, I'll release my Tarky song.
Right then.
I tweaked a couple of the words. It's not a very long one, but yeah, I think it'll be all right.
Well, pressure's on now, Johnny. Robbie's in the chat as well. He'll be anticipating it. He's probably turned it off by now, to be fair.
They'll probably been told to turn it off.
Half time on my screen then. You'll be glad to know. Half time, 1-0 to Burnley. Thoughts on the first half then, Johnny, before we get the beers in and put the screen up for a little sec for half time?
Not the best, but I'll take that. 1-0. Yeah. Great finish as well. Yeah, typical Burnley attack, that.
He loves a header. Loves a header, does Jay.
Good in there.
Yeah. You know what? I were a little bit underwhelmed when we bought him back. I thought we've only bought him back because he's from Burnley and he used to play for us. But he's done well. Since he came back in, he's done well. I'll give him his dues. He's done really, really well.
You can only judge the play. Are they better than what we've got at the time? And at the time, we had no one like him, did we? So I can understand why we went for that type of player.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not like when we signed like 8 goalkeepers.
Yeah. Can't bother me that. And then bring him... Oh, it's just showing it again here. What a header that is. It's such a good header. Just gets across the man. Don't know who it is. Cresswell. Oh, in off the bar as well. That's such a good goal. Right, sweet. Well, I'll tell you what then. We'll take that indeed. We will, Rob Murphy. I'll tell you what then. I'll put the graphic up for about 5-10 minutes. Try and get my TV sorted. We'll try and come back with about 5 minutes to go. So if you want to get commenting on the chat, me and Johnny will answer some of the comments and stuff. But I'm going to get a beer. Hopefully sort my telly out. And
I'm just going to get another beer.
Yeah.
See you shortly.
See you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Or should I say, Johnny? Welcome back to the chat. 1-0 up then. Second half should be starting a couple of minutes. How do you think the first half went, JT?
Not really happened, did it? To be fair,
Not happened, but we scored and we won.
It weren't a standout first half I've seen, but no, more than happy with that. I'm not buzzing about the win. I've treated myself to another pink gin.
He's got the pink gin out.
We were celebrating, we're on the pink gins.
Yeah.
I was just saying to you then off air that I've just been reading quite a bit on Twitter, and that the commentators have said Gibson's out on loan at Borough, and that Nick Pope is the only Burnley keeper to play for England in the last 60 years. Where did they get this information from? It's getting me on a fucking joke now, isn't it?
I think the work experience kid must be doing bloody script or something today, because that's shocking. I mean, I know BT get a lot of negative press with the commentary and stuff, and I understand why. A lot of it is shite. They have biased commentators on there like Steve McManaman and Michael Owen and stuff like that who are just rubbish. And then they come out with stuff like that. I mean, it's all you have to do is ask anyone that knows anything about football to know that Nick Pope isn't the only Burnley keeper to play for England in the last 60 years, or that Ben Gibson isn't on loan at Middlesbrough. All you have to do is look on Twitter. Just look on Twitter and search the main journalist for the club. That's what I used to do, and I used to work in things like that. I'd look at stuff that's been in the papers and stuff, and get my information from there, and then check it up by looking at local journalists in the area and stuff like that. Because local journalists tend to obviously know more than national journalists.
It's just, it's like I say, you've got the stuff with like Torquay and that, nowhere near England, and they're not worth out, and they're not. It's like, just fucking read up before you. If you're going to commentate on a game, just at least read up about fucking teams.
Yeah.
Another quick fact as well that Dave Roberts has put on Twitter: J-Rod is the first player to score a goal for Burnley in every month of the year. So a little fact for you fact fans.
Oh, that is interesting. That, because obviously, well, when did he score in July? When did he score a goal for Burnley in July? It must have been.
I presume this goes back.
Yeah. It will do. Well, it must have been a friendly. Back in days, you're counting friendlies now. But yeah, that is a good fact. Obviously, I don't think we've ever played in June before, until recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be.
That's fair, yeah.
Had some comments in the chat. Kyle Sutcliffe says, question for you both, realistically, who would you guys like to see us sign in the summer? I'll put that one out there to you, Johnny. It's a bit of a broad question, but anyone that's caught your fancy? It's hard to judge based on transfer value, if that makes sense, because there's players like I mentioned the other day, like you like Sir Andros Townsend and players like that. I'd like us to get players in that bracket, but obviously they're not going to come from Palace to us. I don't know. I haven't really been watching the Championship, I'll be honest, either, so I don't know who's there or thereabouts. There's a lad at Brentford whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce.
Is it that Benrahma?
Yeah,
him.
He's class. Yeah. He is class.
But look at the teams that's. I'll tell you another one who I seen today who I'd have. That Todd Cantwell from Norwich. Someone was saying they were going to put 10 million. I'd have him. Yeah. He's kind of...
Yeah, he's good. I can imagine him going somewhere like Spurs or something like that.
We've got to look at your younger players in and around the Championship, I would imagine, who can make us better. But then when we do go for them, like your Bowens and stuff, we're nowhere near.
We don't get it. Lynn makes a good point, and she should be honest. Fair enough, Lynn, for putting this in, and I appreciate you doing it. But it's July today. Me and you were going, when's he scored in July? I thought it was June. I've just realised it's like 7th of July, isn't it?
I never said he had scored in July.
Yeah,
that were you.
I know, that's what I mean though. I was saying, like, when's he scored in July? And Lynn's like, it's July today, mate.
He's literally just bagged about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. My game started now. You'll be glad to know we've sorted the stream out, guys, but we need to link it up. So where are you, Johnny?
What? I'm on 45:20.
Well, I'm at 8 seconds in front of you. I'm on 45:30 now.
I'll tell you when I'm on 30. Then you can unpause if you're doing that.
No, I'll pause it on 40. I'll pause it on 40 for you.
Oh. Yeah,
right,
I'll tell you when I'm
on 40. Let me know when you're on 39.
Yeah. Now.
Right, sweet. So that should be level.
I'm good.
I'm on 45 now.
Yeah, we're good. Oh,
Sweet,
this is better. This is miles better.
This is miles better. I'll sack that fan wall off.
They didn't put any fans. I'm watching through BT. They didn't put any fans on.
Yeah, apparently, it obviously Premier League or their own broadcaster. Like they broadcast every single game and send it out to international broadcasters.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's always on international broadcasters. But it's up to like BT and Sky whether or not they use it. But like I said, the only time I haven't been on it is the time they actually used it. So we'll probably score again in second half now that I've closed it. It'll be all over Twitter. Simon's in the chat. He says the pink gin is back.
Hi Simon, hope you're well.
I think he'll be on now, won't he?
I'm missing. He's normally top right. I like seeing him top right.
I've told him if he wants to come in and join it, he can, but I don't think his missus will be happy. He's had like 4 weeks in hospital, and then he's like, sorry, love, I need to do this stream, and then I'm going on COD later. Oh, that reminds me, babe, Simon's home, so I need to go on COD later. Just ignoring me. I think that's not a no, though, is it? So I'll take that.
No, I'll take that.
Rob
no
Murphy
subs
says,
from either team, is there? No?
Not that I'm aware.
No.
Rob Murphy says, agree, lads, the fan noise is driving me mad. Does he mean the fan noise that I've got on or the fan noise on the thing? I can turn the fan noise that I've got on down. I'll just do it for a bit of background noise when me and Johnny are chatting. Turn it down for you. I missed a comment earlier, actually, that I do want to ask you now, Johnny. It's from Burnley FP on Twitter, who says, full-time predictions, guys.
Well, before this started, I said 2-0 West Ham, so I'm going to go 2-1 Burnley.
Well, I went 1-1 before the game, and I'm still on for 1-1 here.
You always go 1-1. You don't need to ask you,
the
1-1,
last two
1-1.
Games I've gone 1-1, and you can't criticise me for that.
1-1,
I got it spot on. I got it spot on. Hey up though. Dwight McNeil ball in. Go on. Oh.
That was something they were on about in the commentary at half time, how good we are going down the left. It was showing every chance we've had gone down the left hand side.
Yeah.
But it's basically wherever McNeil is, that's where his attacks are going to go through.
Yeah, well, I think it's fair to say our left hand side midfielder's the best midfielder, and our left hand side defender's the best fullback. So yeah, it's gonna come from. I wish we had. I mean, I love Loughton. I think he gets a lot of unnecessary stick, but I wish we had 2 quality players on that side. Ball in. Oh.
Did you say Loughton?
Sorry, yeah, I always say Loughton.
Why do you say Loughton?
It's because of Phil Bird. Wow. I blame Phil Bird because he calls him Loughton. So I've started calling.
You see a sign. You don't say. Loughton. If a lorry driver's going down the road, he doesn't say, "Oh, watch out for that low bridge." He says, "Watch out for the low bridge." It's low.
I know. Like I said, when Matthew Lawton was on the podcast,
that's better.
I asked him. I said, "Come on, how come such a simple name is wrong?" Ball in, by the way. Ball in. Oh, we'll just pick this chat up in a second.
We started the second half well.
Yeah, we started the second. Hit it! Oh, Vidra. Oh, he's offside. It's right. Yeah, and I said to him, how do you pronounce your name? Because it's weird that such a simple name is, divides opinion. So, well, not opinion, because people aren't going to fight over it, but you know what I mean? Like, people get wrong. He went, yeah, it's actually Luton. I went, all right, cool. So I do know. It's just muscle memory. I need to stop listening to Phil Bird.
One of my mates used to go to turf with. He used to call him Jukovic. You know when we said Jukovic. Yeah. Right. Where have you got that from?
I know my dad's in the chat.
Hendricks. I'm glad he's gone, so we don't have to hear that. Hendricks.
We'll still hear Hendricks. We'll still hear Woods.
Yeah, Woods.
One thing my dad does that annoys me, I know he's in the chat, and I apologise for this dad. Instead of calling him Dwight McNeil, calls him Dwight McNeil. And it honestly it drives me mad. You know that McNeil?
Mac.
I hope he's left the chat. He'll be laughing his head off now.
You get him all, don't you? Rodriguez. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I could go on all day.
Paul Seedle says, what we drinking, lads? Well, I got one of them Flavourly boxes. I don't know why I'm advertising it for you. In fact, I'm not going to advertise it because they can pay me money if you want me to advertise it. But no, I will really. It's quite a good box. I say I got one. Mother-in-law got me one. Mrs. is staring at me as he say like, make sure you say it. And I'm currently on a session IPA. Good, I enjoy it. It's like that beer 52. And Johnny's on. What you on, Johnny?
I was drinking Beck's, but when we went 1-0 up, I'm celebrating, so I've got a pink gin.
Pink gin.
I've gone pink gin, yeah. It's my celebratory drink. The vintage Clarets, like I mentioned on the other podcast, is the best place I've had a pink gin. So,
yeah. Have you been to
still
a
never
pub
got in touch.
Have you been to a pub now they've reopened?
No, I haven't actually.
No,
I don't know. I'm definitely going to go down in the next week or so. Have a good session, but I just don't know when.
Good session. You have to give me a shout if you go for a good session in the pub. Again, the missus is looking at me. You went out on Saturday, to be fair, babe.
You'll do as Lizzie says.
Anyway, Dwight McNeil now with the ball. Go on, McNeil. Oh, it's a poor ball from McNeil. That's I was not that. Take that. I'd have took that. Robbie is still in the chat. He says, you say Matt Loughton's your proper winds me up. Yeah, I do know what it is. Like I said, blame
I just
Phil
said that,
Bird.
Robbie. It's ridiculous.
Blame Phil Bird.
I'm on this, thanks. Oh, sorry. I'll get a bollocking because I put ice cubes back in freezer.
Bit of domestic on TURFCAST.
Over ice cubes.
It's always over absolutely fuck all, isn't it? You're fuming. You deep down you're fuming, aren't you? You're going to go downstairs. I see he's muted microphone and everything. He's going to go downstairs later on and be like, what are you fucking doing that when I'm on camera for? Oh, he's took microphone off and everything now. It's just me now. Here he is, he's back. He's got that smile on his face where he's a bit awkward. There we go.
I knocked it over. We're trying to mute it and it just all went Pete's on.
Oh. So you had that awkward smile on your face when you were going, do you want your ice cubes? Oh, come on. This'll end the domestic perfectly. Oh. Gone wide.
Good start though. Very good
start. Yeah, good start to the second
half.
half, definitely. I'll put that out on Twitter now actually, try and get a few more followers. Watchers, should I say. Johnny says, shots gone down in the Tate household.
Who said that?
Simon Townley.
Oh, yeah. Flamethrower.
Well, like you say, though, JT, a good start for Burnley second half. Shows a good sign of intent that we want to add to it rather than sit back. I mean, we'll naturally sit back at it soon if we don't get the second anyway.
Yeah. That's what he just showed that Sebastian Haller. That's a typical West Ham signing. That.
Yeah.
You know what did they spend on him?
A lot of money. He's a good player, but
I haven't seen him do absolutely anything. They spent like 50 odd million.
I think it were a lot. I can't remember exactly how much. Oh shit, is that pen? No, it's not. I didn't think it was.
No.
But yeah, he did well. I remember seeing him before and thinking this lad's class. But yeah, he's not done much at West Ham. He has bagged a few goals. But I think their best player for me in recent form is going to be Bowen. I love Bowen, mate. I think he's a really, really good player.
I know Noble's nowhere near anymore, is he? Unless he's injured. Is he on bench? I don't know.
No, he's injured actually. Yeah, he's injured.
Is he?
I think he's still one of their main midfielders and stuff, to be fair. Right, here we go. Counter-attack. Come on. Who's got that? Westy. Ball to Vids. That would be a foul.
That's bad.
That would never be a foul. He's bought that.
He's sold in there, hasn't he?
He's bought that. That would never be a foul. I am sat down. The switch only tends to entertain him for about an hour and a half, and he starts getting.
Do you not have YouTube Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Wood's coming on.
Vidra, do you reckon?
I would hope so. Having said that, it didn't work when he brought him on for Vidra last time, did it? So who knows? I've got not against Vidra. I just think I just prefer Wood personally.
Is that Peter? Is that Peters again?
Yeah.
That's good tracking back. That's what he's there for, isn't it? Just he's not going to offer much going forward, but just to close them attacks down.
Yeah, that is why he's there. He's a proper. You know what? He got a lot of unnecessary stick in the last game, and I think I gave him some stick as well. I think you did, Simon, and Jared did, and I can understand why he gets a bit of stick. But fuck me, he's very professional. Play because he came out this week and said I will literally play wherever the gaffer wants me, and I proper respect that. I proper respect a player who'll do that. Dwight McNeil with a bit of a run here. He forced that wide though.
I don't think this is right.
Stick YouTube Kids on then if it's on normal YouTube.
Yeah.
If that fan TV comes back on in a bit and there's a blank square, that's the square where I will meant to be.
It's fuming he's not on fan TV.
I couldn't hear you, I had to turn it off. I couldn't hear you, we're a minute and a half in front. I see you sent you a link and everything to try and make it. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck's sake. Oh, Bowen's down. Play acting. Yellow card at Andrew Oliver. Who's this for? Taylor.
What you want?
Not sure. Who is it? Who's he give that to? Tarka. Oh.
You know what? I was just looking at the chat and I missed that. I did miss that.
That's a nasty one, to be fair, is that?
What's going on over there with you two?
Looks like he's put a bit of timber on there, does Chris Wood, stood at the side.
You know what? I think Simon said that last time out.
He has. He's put a bit of timber on there.
Yeah, he's took Vidra off. Fair play. I thought Vidra's done alright. Again, he's not had an impact, but he's not. I don't know if that's a criticism of him or a criticism of. Hey, Simon, I thought you said Chris Wood had his hair cut this week. Not don't look very short. Must have just tidied it up. I can't wait to get my haircut tomorrow.
It's good, isn't it? Just a little bit. I need mine to grow back out now, so.
Just had it cut?
No, it was tennis ball. Like on sides and stuff, but.
I keep leaning back and going off camera. If I turn. There we go. I can sit back now, shall I? Much better now going on TV. Nick Pope. Oh, you can see that from Pope then.
Yeah, and they just took that out for a corner.
I think it were already out, to be fair, but the fact that he couldn't catch it just sums him up a minute. Simon says, "Was that a red for Target?" I can't comment, mate. I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat when it
were. I said that at the time. It were nasty with that. But I don't mind seeing that. To be fair, in the player, a little bit of something about him, a little bit of a nasty side. Can't be too nice as a centre half, can you?
No. Oh, Pope! It's over the ball. Pope came and I think he made the right decision in the end to stop coming. But he nearly got caught in no man's land. To be fair. But he didn't go in, so it doesn't matter. About half an hour left to go then. Clarets still 1-0 up. Oh, someone playing over again.
It's just showing it from a different angle. I don't think it didn't look as bad from that angle. But to keep showing it, obviously commentators must be saying something about it.
Yeah, Simon says in the comments, obviously he's watching the commentary, they're listening to the commentary, should I say, and apparently the commentators reckon Tarky's got away with one there and probably should have been sent off.
Surely it'd been reviewed by VAR though.
But because he's given yellow, I don't think they can. I don't know what the rules are, but because he's given a yellow, I don't think.
Fucking lot of nonsense, isn't it?
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Someone in the chat, if I am wrong, please enlighten me. Paul Seedle says we're no longer on top. Correct, mate. We are no longer on top. Andrew Whitehead says, has he been sent off? Oh, nothing on my screen. I haven't seen him get sent off on my screen. I know I've been on my phone a little bit, but I'd have noticed if he got sent off.
No. He might just be listening to us and not watching it and just wondering what's happened.
Oh, shit, that's a foul. That's a foul. Thought we were sure.
As if he got away with that there.
I know, that was a foul though. Antonio boarded, what's the word, pushed him over.
Would you have Antonio at Burnley?
Yeah. I won't pay him the amount of money he's probably on there, though, but I would have him.
Is it a miss, though? He has a good game, and sometimes he looks like Bambi on arse, doesn't
he? Yeah. I'd have him for sort of like bench impact. Imagine bringing someone like Antonio on when everyone's knackered and he just bulldozes his way through.
Yeah.
Which is essentially like what we've got Ashley Barnes for.
But with pace.
Yeah, but with a bit of pace.
Well, it looks like they're going 2 up top here, doesn't it? Winger off for a striker.
I've just seen something on my phone as well. Don't worry, it's still 0-0. It's still 1-0 to us. But I forgot that my phone's in front. But it's coming up here, I think, now. It's coming up here. There it is. Good save. That was it. Good save.
What?
That shot. Where are you now?
I just had a shot.
Yeah, but Popey saved it, I think, hasn't he?
All right. Yeah. I thought you said something major had happened.
No, that's what I said. I said, don't worry, it's still 0-0. It's still 1-0 to Burnley. But I mean,
good save, that. Yeah, that's a real save.
It is. He's so good with his feet. So good, like in terms of saving, not with passing. He's sharp with passing. I didn't realise Haaland were on. He's.
Well, just come on now. That's what I said. They've gone 2 up top. Come on for that Yarmolenko.
I must have been when I was tweeting. Popey's. Good punch, man. Good punch.
It is, but just catch it.
It's one of them though, innit? Oh shit! Here we go though. Fucking hell, we are under the cosh. Robert Benson says, great feet from Paul Kelly. Not wrong, mate. And Paul, Summit, please.
This is a spitting This is a spitting image of what happened in the last game when Wood come on. I'm not saying it's Wood's fault, but this is exactly what happened last time against Sheffield United.
I just think when it gets to a certain time, like the 60th minute, they're just going to naturally sit back. But it's not working. We will not last 30 minutes of this. Will not last 30 minutes of this. Simon says he would 100% have Antonio. Andrew White says, I agree, he's a warrior. Sandra Warren says, bloody hell, we must be 30 seconds behind. To be fair, me and Johnny are we're like a minute and a half behind the real TV now. So you must be like even further behind. Ball in from West Ham, it's a corner. Pope punched it again. It's a good punch again, though.
But he's obviously not confident.
Because
when he's confident, he gets them all the time, doesn't he?
Maybe not. That one, I look at that one, I think, yeah, he could have caught it. I looked at the other one and thought it's probably a bit harsh asking him to catch that one. Hey, up, counter attack.
Go on the counter.
Pass it. Oh, Dwight, man. Oh, referees give a free kick and he's booked him. I agree with that. Graham Jennings says Pope has been a busy man recently. We're under a lot of pressure now. Yeah, if it's like this for the next half an hour, we won't keep a clean sheet. Quailta Dibara, friend of the podcast, says Haaland must be sickened going from European football with a decent team to struggling with West Ham. Yeah, that's what we'll talk about earlier, weren't we? Making signings that you think are going to do well and not really doing much, and then struggling in the Premier League.
Well, I'm just because my stream's gone off. I'm just reading a message. When someone said, "What players would you have?"
Yeah.
And I said Todd Cantwell. He's put Todd fucking Cantwell. What are you smoking?
I've not seen that. Did he just tag you in it?
No, he just sent me a message.
All right.
I'd have Todd Cantwell. I think that's a good shot. I don't get what that's about.
I genuinely think he will be at a team. He'll be in the Premier League next season. I think he'll be at a good side. I don't think so. I agree. He's a good shout, and I'd have it definitely.
We need attackers, young attacking players.
You know what? I'll just read out this comment. I'll just read out this comment from Andrew Whitehead. I know someone's already asked us, but he says, "What do you think of reinforcement this summer? Then would you take a striker over a fast right side winger?" Because you were just saying then you need strikers. So what would you rather have, a winger?
No, I mean like attacking players. But let's say we're a striker. I think we've got enough strikers there. Yeah. We've got 4, haven't we? Is it 4?
Yeah, well we've got Jade, Vids, Wood, and Barnes.
Yeah, we definitely need an attacking right midfielder or an attacking midfielder who can play across centre, left or right. Someone in that mould is a must.
Burnley on the right, pass it out wide. Is that Charlie? It is. Charlie. Ball in. Go on. Oh, go on. Oh. It just fell to Wood and I thought...
my stream's gone off here again, Joe, so it's just that come back on, so I think you're ahead of me again.
Oh, bugger. Can you not sort of like reset the BT Sport app and see where you get up at?
I can do, mate. I'll try. Sort it out. Thank you. Teaser halved as well.
Teaser half. Got it made, he's got it. I'm going to make my own after the match.
We've just gone Domino's for...
Have you gone Domino's?
Yeah. If you want to send me free pizzas, Domino's, I can do a bit of promotion for you.
Yeah, if you want to send me free pizzas, Domino's, I'll live at 34... No, I don't really.
Well,
give me address out on through.
It's like Gogglebox, isn't it? They get free free food. If a takeaway or anyone wants to give us free food for watching this, then please feel free.
Turkish kebab, if you're listening.
Nah.
Oh, you don't? No. What? That's the best.
I went once. I don't want to slander them. You know what I mean? I went once, had a bad experience. I've never been since.
I love it. I genuinely love Turkish.
So that's all I can go off. I'm on 66.45. Where are you?
Oh, 5 seconds behind you. Sorry, in front of you.
Oh, that's right. I'm not bothered 5 seconds.
No, I'll just pause it for 5 seconds. A couple of seconds anyway. Right,
yeah.
There we go. Right, I'll tell you when I'm on 67. 67 now.
Yep, same.
Kieran Fletcher says, shout out to Funder summer holiday camps and childcare kids getting active at Burnley College this summer. Kieran, we do offer sponsorship packages if you want better than just one shout out on the stream. Get in touch, send us a DM. Try and make some money on the stream, you know how it is. Anyway, free kick to the Clarets. Sandra says Yankee Kitchen best takeaway in Burnley. We've been there a few times, haven't we, Lizzie? Yankee Kitchen.
I've never been. What is it?
It's bowling. It's essentially like an American themed sort of takeaway. You can get. Have you ever heard of a po' boy? P-O.
A what? A po' boy.
A po' boy. Eh? Yeah, they do like hot dogs, burgers, and like a. It's a type of sandwich. Is a po' boy, which you do in like California or something.
No.
But yeah, they're well good. It's basically like a Subway sandwich, but like packed full of stuff rather than just like looking pathetic.
All right, I'll have to give that a try.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. They do some like good chips as well. Ball in. Oh, the keeper. It's got to be a free kick to them. Yeah.
Good.
Just quickly get a beer. I can still hear you if you want to chat.
Chat now. It's about to eat me pizza. I'll wait. Unlucky there, Kev Long. Could have nodded that in quite easily at back stick.
I think Tarky or me might have done a bit better there, to be fair. The next beer is called a Shy Retirer, and it is a macro pale ale. There we go. I do like my ales.
I didn't think you were an ale fan. To be fair, you have shot me.
I like my ales.
I've never. When we've been out, you've never drank. It
depends where we go.
A Thale.
We go to like York or something. I'll get all like independent brewery ales and shit. I think I did that time we went to York with your cousins and your uncle and that.
Right.
What did we go to York for?
York, weren't it?
Yeah,
Burnley, York. I was on crutches at the time, weren't I?
Oh yeah, you were.
I was doing a Simon Townley.
Really.
Sorted.
Yeah, Kieran's still going in the chat, like I said, mate. I'm happy to give you shout-outs, but if you want like sponsorship opportunities, I can put banners at the bottom, I can tag you in shit. Just get in touch, no pressure if you don't want to do
You can give us free holidays and we can review it.
You can give us free holidays if you want. We can do TURFCAST live from kids camp. Wait, no.
Nah, I can't think of all this.
Someone else in a mask who's took it off the nose.
That were the Porn King, weren't it? Rich Sullivan,
yeah.
that.
I always get them two mixed up, so that's why I've not commented on any actual fucking names.
Yeah.
No need for that swear word there, to be fair. Someone had a go at me first off, said stop swearing, I didn't read it out, and I've not seen him back since, so I think we pissed him off.
Yeah, I must admit, I do apologise to everyone. I've got a bit of a potty mouth.
To be fair, the brand of TURFCAST, you're allowed to swear. So, just don't say the C word. I'm fine. Tarky's just been elbowed in the face there by Antonio. This is the sort of thing we're on about. I'm not saying it's intentional, but
no, I think that's just coming together. That one. Yeah.
But this is the sort of thing that he does. He's roughed. He'll rough Tarky up a bit there. Like, not that he's done it on purpose or anything, but now Tarky's going to be maybe a little bit dazed in the rest of the game. Pissing it down at the London Stadium. I think he's pissed it down outside. What's it like up Bruncher?
No, it's dry, sunny.
It's sun's out. My arse.
It is, sun's out.
So you're telling me where Bruncher Primary School is, it's raining, but where bloody Warrington Avenue is wherever it is, where or thereabouts. Top test score, it's nice and sunny.
Well, I'm kind of Lower Park Hill.
Lower Park Hill, right.
Upper Brunchy, Lower Park Hill, but yeah, it's sunny. There's people up front on the deck chairs.
Is there, yeah?
Yeah.
Slapping suntan lotion on.
Yeah.
Bath time for the little boy, so he's kicking off because the switch has been taken off him.
Chance here for West Ham. Good defending, good defending. They've had a lot of corners of West Ham. How many corners have they had? They seem to have had a lot.
Quite a lot, to be fair. I muted the microphone then because Parker was kicking off as he got tucked to bed. To bath time. But yeah, but we've dealt with every single one of them. We've dealt with every single one of them. So they can have as many corners as they want. Watch this, we'll score for a corner in 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, it's not a corner, thank God for that.
Who's that? Who's warming up there? Oh, it's gone off again. Brady and Gudmundsson.
Yeah. I can see JBG. If you are watching, please feel free to leave a comment. We do like some comments and stuff. We like to interact with the viewers. Robbie Lindsay says, "Don't be eating Dominoes on here, Johnny." To be fair, he's done well. I've not seen it once. Not heard any munching or anything.
I'm trying to do it on the sly, to be fair.
Yeah. Not like Jared in last stream. He opened a packet of crisps halfway through it. Oh, you could hear him munching for 10 minutes. I think it was Jared. Might have been Tony. Can't remember. Right, we need to settle down here. Get back into a shape. Yeah, Paul Cedal says West Ham getting a bit physical now, bombing forward every time now. Then what? Yeah, but not as much as they were. Not as much as they were like 5-10 minutes ago. I think it's settled down a little bit. Not as much as I'd like, to be fair. Frederick's been absolute shambles there though.
He's a bad right back though, that Fredericks.
They're gonna use all 5 subs, aren't they? I reckon we've been 1-0 down.
Yeah, good. Not bad, is it though? Bringing like Lanzini and stuff on that.
I know, yeah. Compared to bringing on whoever we've got on bench, injured bloody Brady and JBG. I mean, I like them both, but they've had too long out to make an impact, I think, at the minute. Banging Bob says, Bristol-based Claret here, enjoying hearing the Burnley accent while watching the game. Well, you'll get that off us too, definitely. Burnley
I don't think you can get broader.
I know.
It's his first time I've watched it through BT Sport, through like the app on your phone.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible. It just keeps going off all the time.
Is it? You want to get on these perfectly legal streams that me and my friends have? Mine runs out. My perfectly legal stream, my BT subscription runs out in about a week. So I need to sort that out. Dwight's got the ball now, taking a bit of pressure off. I had a bit of a gulp there, to be fair. That one weren't very slow.
That weren't me.
No.
It's just got a bit stale again here, hasn't it? It's not been the best of games, I'll be honest.
You're talking about your pizza being stale.
Oh, hang on, fans are on. Fans on. Where
it's
is
the
it?
West Ham. It's the West Ham one. That's the West Ham one.
Oh, why do they always do that? Oh.
You know what?
Yeah, we get it. You sport West Ham. Put your arms down, you clowns.
You know what annoys me more than that one is the Cardiff one where they do that. What does that even mean? Bristol-based Claret. You might know more on that. Why did they do
I know
that?
Stoke did that, don't they? Stoke, something to do with.
Oh, come on! Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, he's offside!
Oh, get on side, man! Why is he always offside?
VAR. Vidron Rodriguez.
He's always offside.
Oh, he's miles off. He's miles off, mate. He's fucking miles off.
Oh, get onside, you knob.
Where are you at now? Because I think you're a little bit behind me then, weren't you?
76-12. Well, it's going up now, 15.
It's going up. Of course it's going. Oh, my remote's frozen again.
Oh, Sue.
I'm not going to risk it in case actual feed freezes. Don't want that to freeze. Bristol Claret just actually says, yeah, it weren't miles off, to be fair, Matt, but you know what I mean. You could definitely tell he were off. They do it VAR now. I don't think there's any point in doing VAR, to be fair. I think I could tell from first one he were offside. They're checking it again, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't he, that linesman?
Yeah,
or a quick sprint. Just imagine having him and Gray up top. Oh God, it'd be painful.
Oh God, you'd never have someone on side.
Oh, you'd spend more time ranting about that. To be fair,
it meant good for watchalongs, though, wasn't it? Constantly celebrating and then having his hearts broken. Banging Bob says he never goes to Wales. Fair enough, mate. Just wondered what all that were about with Cardiff fans.
Yeah, back to the head. I'm sure Stoke sing a song about bread size of the head or something like that. I've definitely heard that.
No, I've not heard that one, mate, to be fair. But
no doubt someone will comment.
The worst one apart from that Cardiff one is the Leeds one. How they do that? Three times, right arm to the left-hand side of the chest because it's on your heart. You remember when they did that crest, and the crest was someone doing that? They were going to change the crest, weren't they, to someone doing that, but they pulled it.
I don't know. I try not to listen to anything about Leeds, to be honest.
Every time they get a corner. Rubble.
Yeah. We've just got the long side arm throw. That's all we've got.
Yeah, fucking hell.
He's fucking got out! Get out, linesman! The long side arm throw.
Still 1-0 to the Clarets. Just over 10 minutes left of normal time. It's around this time when we conceded against Sheffield United, weren't it? 81st minute. Tell you what, that Blackman fan's not been back in chat. I'm happy with that. If he has, I haven't seen him.
Might be under a new alias.
Yeah, he's probably on a date with a new young thoroughbred. Oh, Kevin. Oh, it's not, I just presumed it was Kevin Long because it was shit, it was Tarky. I apologise, Kevin. You didn't do anything wrong there. Tarky dealt with it then, to be fair.
We're moving the ball miles better through midfield with Brownhill there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I love Brownhill.
Everything always went down the wing, every single attack, but now it's got that option, haven't we?
I do love a bit of Josh Brownhill action. I think he's been class since coming back in, and I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see him more before lockdown, but it's typical. I know Dash doesn't. Oh, hey,
Go on.
Go on.
Is he offside? He's not.
It might be VAR in a minute.
Oh, look here. Go on. Oh, could save that.
Lucky there, Burnley. Look at that. At least we're putting a bit of pressure on here now. Yeah, Tarky did classic in there, didn't he? Paul, to be fair. But at first it looked like he was going to fuck it up, didn't it? What is that? What is that? Donkey. That was the pizza, JT.
It's not too bad, mate.
I do love a Domino's. I know it's expensive, but I honestly believe it's worth it.
It's not too bad, but I'm not eating it properly.
I think it's worth it. Apologies if you can all see the score floating around on screen. I'm just moving it a little bit.
Oh, it's gone off again, this fucking BT thing.
Zara's not using Wi-Fi, is she?
I got Wi-Fi. You got Wi-Fi? No. She knows, so when I'm on COD or something, and it like goes, "Oh, you're fucking lagging." I mean, last night go lag here now. I mean, go lag because of you.
Oh God! Last night, absolute shambles. I got to like last 20, and I got absolutely ambushed by this team. I was fuming. I was so devastated. Have you ever won a battle royale? I've had this conversation with you, and I don't think you have you? No.
Nah, third's best I've finished.
Yeah, I think I finished third. It's my aim is to win a battle royale. That's my aim in life at the minute. Sack the mortgage.
Go on.
Bit of a...
Come back into it though. Past 5 minutes has been miles better.
Yeah, we have miles better. I'd agree with that.
If, for instance, Cork, say, come back fit last couple of games, do you think Brownhill will get shoved out wide for Peters and then straight back in, or do you think he'd leave it? I personally feel like we moved the ball miles better through midfield with Brownhill there.
I think, I agree with you, and I would hope he didn't, but I reckon because of Peters being on the wing, I think he might do that, yeah. Because he did play well, to be fair, when he was out wide with Brownhill, but he is a lot better in the middle.
He's like a different player in centre.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I don't like that. Keeps going back to Wednesday. Seems like he's struggling.
Matt Lawcock says he's won a battle royale on solos once. Well, lordy daw. And solos, I am terrible. On solos, I'd literally die in the first 5 minutes every single fucking time. Winds me up.
It's not worth going for your loadout when there's like 10 people there.
Yeah, every time. I'm one of them though. As soon as the loadout drops, I go straight away. Because I know some people are like, oh, what do we do? Should we go? Should we wait? So I just go straight away to get it done. If I die, I die. But a lot of the time I do die there.
Dash is calling Westy here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We do not need another injury. Who the hell's going to play there now?
Benson and Edgers. He's up benching there, Benson.
He's like 12. Bring on Benson / Glennon and JBG, Quilter says. I've got no issue with playing kids. Obviously, I think at this stage of the season, when we've got nothing to lose, it's probably the best time to do it. But well done, Jay. Bristol Claret Banging Bob says Brownhill was ace at Bristol City, got big hopes for him. Yeah, I guess you'll know for your Bristol City fans, won't you, mate? But yeah, it's been class since he came in. Really, really enjoyed him.
It's just nice to see a midfielder who can actually create something through the centre.
I've got a bit of stick on Twitter for praising him once, but that's another story.
Well, I give him... I thought he was man at match against Sheffield United. I understand why people went for Tarky, but I just thought...
Yeah, to be fair, it was me and Simon and Jared voted for Tarky, but you're shit. Oh, yes.
I just thought anything good that we created come through him.
Yeah, Graham Jennings says Peters doesn't mind playing anywhere, to be fair. Centre mid, here he comes. You know what? He'd do it. He'd do it and he won't complain. I do love Eric for that.
No.
Well done, Kevin. You know what? Kevin Long did well there.
One half decent game out of 50 is not bad. What minute are we on here? 85th.
Yeah. 84.
I don't want to be the curse, but we don't look like conceding.
Here we go. Ball in from West Ham. 1-1. No, it's not 1-1.
Nah. No, we just look comfortable.
Yeah, well, we didn't do for about 10 minutes in this half, but now we look a bit more comfortable. But West Ham are naturally going to start pressing a bit more, and we're going to naturally start sitting back. So it's a big 5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
here.
I think he left keepers. He left the Wood sub too late in the Sheffield United game, I think.
Yeah,
and he's brought him on that little bit earlier, and it's just settled the team down around this time period.
Yeah, I agree with that. Done well though. I think we played well in the second half, especially in certain areas and stuff. We started a bit slow, as everyone said. I agree with that, but I think we've come into it. I'm just a bit worried about this last 5 minutes because West Ham needs some points.
Oh, you've got to be releasing that there, Jay. With Jay or Wood.
I'm not sure. I was looking for
I think it was Jay.
Bristol Rovers are best locally. Must mean to go on the game. What's happened to Bristol City recently, by the way? They've absolutely fallen off an absolute cliff, haven't they? Ended up sacking the gaffer as well.
Who? Bristol City?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to the Championship, I'll be truthfully honest with you. I have no idea. I don't entertain it at all. I begrudge watching some Premier League games, so I'm not watching Championship.
I work in League 2 football, so sometimes the Championship games are absolutely blessing. Seen some absolutely terrible teams this season at work.
Yeah. Bradford being one of them.
No comment. Well, to be fair, Bradford are one of the better sides in the league. I'd say one of the better sides, obviously they finished 10th, but you know what I mean. But they're not a Morecambe or something like that.
Come on, get stuck in.
Right
who's
in
that?
The face.
Is that the Burnley Bale?
It is the Burnley Bale.
That's his money maker. Can't hit him in the money maker.
Luckily, he just turned his face just in time. So he's not... Stay down for 10 minutes.
If that were uptown, you'd be getting slagged off. Yeah. Get up.
Get up, you girl.
No wrong with you. Your mate's done note today, Joe Bowen.
Yeah, I do like him. He's one of them, though. You still feel he's got a threat in him. I were a bit disappointed when he went there, because I believe the rumours were we were interested in it, but I'll let the true that is another matter. Yeah, good point, Paul, to be fair. He says that could push your age on that.
What?
That thing that just smacked Brown in the face.
Oh, is that like the Fergie thing when Williams kicked that ball, weren't it? Could have killed him.
Yeah, could have bloody killed him.
Could have killed him.
He stayed down, to be fair, though. Again, it's such a quick turnaround in terms of games. The last thing we need...
Nah, they're just seeing it out, Tam. Calming it down.
It's just going to be added on, though, isn't it?
Talky's there. He's best for stuff like this. Game management. That's all it is. And they have to stay down because it's a head injury.
Yeah, true. That's the point. The head injury thing. Surprised he's not.
Okay, there's not wrong with him. The Burnley Bale will be back. Yeah, fat Burnley fans are on. You're not there, Joe. Where are you?
I wonder why I'm not there.
I tell you what, you'd have suited. I've never seen any of them on turf who are on that.
I know. Wonder if any of them listen to TURFCAST. Probably not.
Isn't it weird sometimes you see like Burnley fans on telly and you think, I've never, ever, ever seen them on turf for away games.
No. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like with turf, you understand not seeing them, but back in the day when we were younger, because obviously I don't know about you, but I don't get to as many as I used to now because I'm in Parker and the job and stuff. But when we were younger, when we were like between the ages of 12 and 22, the amount of away games that I went on, you'd always see the same people, the same faces. But yeah, I know what you mean. Oh shit, keepers! Oh,
that's better. Yeah, that's better.
That is better. But yeah, you'd always see the same people. Jimmy Carpenter's in the chat. How you doing, Jimmy? He's a proper American Claret. He's an American Claret from America. He says, I've just seen that we are 1-0 up. Get in. He might have just walking up, to be fair to him. Don't know what area from America he's in. Graham Jennings says, this is where Dice needs to continue to kill time momentum by making subs. Yeah, Dice don't do that at all. He doesn't agree with that. He never kills time and momentum by using subs. He'd rather just keep it on, wouldn't he? For whatever reason.
It is strange. I think he's the only manager that doesn't do it in the Prem.
Yeah. Dwight McNeil now on the edge. I hate holding on to a 1-0 lead. I reckon this is where people's like anxiety issues stem from. Stuff like this, because fuck me, it's well hard work. I know we're only 1-0. Oh, 6 minutes. What the fuck? I know we're only 1-0.
So you seem to get a lot more nervous than me. I've never been more relaxed.
I can't handle it.
I don't understand why people get. It's right.
I remember. You know when David Dunn scored like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
to
and
make
you're
it
offside.
1-1. Yeah. The year after, when we were also 1-0 up, 2-1 up, which we held on to, fuck me, I was an absolute wreck. I felt sick. I couldn't watch. I turned around and had my head down for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, we're comfortable here. We're comfortable.
Oh God, Johnny, what are you doing to me?
We are.
Bowen corner. Bowen 747. Oh shit! Oh.
No. Nowhere near.
Paul
Who's
says
that?
6. Oh,
Taylor.
Shit. That's ours, isn't it? Oh, come off it, man. Paul Seidel says 6 mins. Christ, I know, mate. What the hell? Look at the Burnley Bailey's fans. Where's his headband today, anyway?
I think it's one of them like thin ones.
It don't need it. The hair's not even that long. My hair's long.
An Alice band. He's a new Chris Eagles, isn't he?
I hope not.
Oh, there we go. The Pope's there.
Right, we'll do the TURFCAST Man of the Match then, Johnny. Hopefully it don't come back to bite us and stuff. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I think no one's massively stood out. But I think Brownell's done well. Chat, if you're watching, let us know who you think your Man of the Match should be. We'll just pick our Man of the Match now. You boys, please comment. Let us all know your Man of the Match, because I think it's a tough one today, to be fair.
I'm struck. No one's stood out.
Sandra's gone for Pope. He made a good save. He's made a good save to that one with Haller. Kept us in it through that. He's collected a lot of crosses and took a lot of the pressure off late on.
I think Taylor started every attack down the left. He'd be up there, Taylor, for me. He's defended really well.
Shit. Yeah, I am listening. Graham Jennings also says Pope. Oh no, what's going on here?
Get out.
Banging Bob says Pope. Carl Sutcliffe says Brownhill. I was thinking Brownhill. Let it ride. There we go.
It's one of them. In a game like this, Sky would just go with a goal scorer, wouldn't they, and just say Rodriguez.
Yeah, or Budweiser. They're even worse for it, mate.
Budweiser?
Yeah, they do like a sponsored Man of the Match every game.
Did they?
Yeah.
On what?
On like social media and stuff, and then Premier League will tweet it out. And honestly, every single time it's.
Oh yeah, who did they give it in Sheffield United game? They give it to someone Rodriguez.
In the Sheffield United game, they give it the guy that scored late on for Sheffield United.
Did they?
Yeah, that's all they do. Just give it the goal scorer. They're useless.
Someone give it Rodriguez because Burnley retweeted it.
Maybe official Premier League account.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to give. I'm going to go Brownhill.
Yeah,
personally.
I'd agree with that. I'm going Brownhill as well. So there you go. Josh Brownhill gets the TURFCAST podcast Man of the Match for today's game.
It's the one they all want.
The Burnley Bale. A lot of people have gone for Paul. Paul Seidel's gone for Peters for his work rate, he said.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No one stood out as like you think, oh my god, they've been unbelievable. But
yeah,
I can understand. I can understand why you go for Peters. Look at it's like that. Just imagine being a Burnley fan and seeing Moyes as your manager. It's poor, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a weird one though because he did so well at Everton, and I don't understand what's happened to him. I just think the Man United thing potentially ruined him.
Yeah, possibly.
I think it'll keep him up though, and that's what he's been brought in to do. To be fair.
Where does this put us in the table now? This win, I can't see because I'm on my phone.
I'm one of them that I don't like looking at it. So.
Well, we're comfortable here. We've seen this game out.
That's clipping up if they score now. That's being clipped up and going out on socials if they score now.
Look at that. They're going down now, just trying to get free kicks on edge of box. That's good refereeing by Oliver.
Yeah, I would try. Jage did the same thing, to be fair, and I'm there appealing for it. Charlie Taylor, Robert Benson says for his man of the match.
Yeah, I didn't mention him, to be fair. Any attacks come down left. I think it's a tough one. Might have to put a poll out, Joe.
Yeah, I used to do it, to be fair, on TURFCAST. But then other pages stole it, so I tried to do something original by changing it a little bit.
Yeah, but other pages aren't as good, are they?
I'd agree with that, JT. Of course I would. 20 seconds left on my screen. Parker's coming back downstairs. I hope he's not naked. He is. Make sure he does not come on stream. Hold him.
How long have we got here? How long have we got?
Yes, it's full time.
Yes!
Get in there.
Yes!
Get in there. Please, hold him, please.
That is a massive.
That is a brilliant win. That I'll take that. I'll take that. Get in there. 1-0 to the Clarets and at London Stadium. Tell you what then, before we do our post-match chat, Johnny, I'll quickly have a look at the league table because now I don't mind looking at it. All over 3 points, says Robert Benson. Paul Seedle says, yes, get in there. Europe is on, lads. Kyle Suckley says, Moyes reminds me of Owen Coyle did when they just went downhill. Yeah, I'd agree with that. But let's have a look at the Premier League table. First of all, we'll have a look at some other results. Man City 5, Newcastle 0. Sheffield United 1, Wolves 0. Big result for Sheffield United, that. And of course, West Ham United 0, Burnley 1. And we are now, we're only 9th, annoyingly. That's disappointed me. We're only 9th. I thought we'd have been
90th minute, Sheffield United, John Egan again.
We're 8th, fair play then to them. That's a big result to them, to be fair. Sheffield United are up in 7th now. All played the same games apart from Man United and Tottenham Hotspur, who are underneath us. If Tottenham win, they go on 51 points and we'll go above Sheffield United and above us as well. But then let's have a look at the Burnley game then. Obviously 1-1 at London Stadium. Johnny, give your thoughts on it now then, please.
I'm buzzing with that. I thought we'd get beat, to be fair. I said that at the beginning of the game. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. I didn't expect that at all. Can't be happier. A good team performance.
I'm going to say performance as well. The performance was decent enough, weren't it, as well? With professional sort of performance and stuff where we saw it out, did well.
Yeah.
Limited them to a certain amount of chances as well, which were, which I thought were good of us. Just making sure Parker didn't go on stream again. But yeah, a really, really good Burnley performance, and I'm really, really happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely made up.
Sorry, go on.
Go on, mate. Sorry.
I was going to say, obviously, the thoughts on the actual play. Pork's just on screen now. Obviously, we gave Brownhill the man of the match as well. Any other players that stood out? I know no player really stood out, but in terms of performances and
that's one of the performances where you look at like the ratings and you'd say it's 7/8 across the board. There's no that star man that stood out.
Yeah.
A lot of people put Pope, made vital saves. I mean, that from Haller when he come on were an unbelievable save. Taylor, McNeil. I just went for Brownhill because I thought anything creative that we had come through him. That's the only reason I went with him. But any one of the 11 could have got it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. According to Sandra, Joe Cole has given it to Pope, man of the match.
I can see why. I get that. Yeah.
I guess that's why Pope's on screen now. He is in the pole position again for the Golden Glove. He's got 1 clean sheet above Alisson. Yeah. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll be getting a clean sheet on Saturday when we play Liverpool, and Liverpool potentially could, but we'll see. Obviously, we scored 2 goals last season, so...
I don't know. They haven't been the same. They're different.
No, they haven't been the same. They haven't been the same, to be fair.
I mean, it took them, it took 70th minute to score against Villa.
Villa should have got something out of that game. I feel Villa should have got something out of the game with the performance.
The way we're playing at the minute, the way we set up, and I think we can get something. 3 points.
Well, there you go. That leads me in nicely to a comment from Kyle Sutcliffe, who says predictions for Saturday then, lads. So you're saying we're going to beat Liverpool at Liverpool?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Fair enough, can't argue with that. I'll go Liverpool 7. No, I'm joking, obviously.
What are you going, 1-1?
I'm not going 1-1, no. For the first time, I'll predict a Burnley defeat because it's Liverpool, and I don't know. I'll go 3-1. I think we can score, but a lot of the goals have been that we've scored since lockdown have been very similar, like ball in, header, and maybe that'll be like food and drink for someone like Van Dijk. So we'll see. It might. You never know. They're not the same. I think they've got to play tonight, haven't they, or tomorrow? So they still need to play. But,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but anyway, the charge for Europe. Let's just get the league table back up again then. Let's have a look at the actual points. Because we're in 9th now on 49 points. Arsenal are 1 point above us on 50 points. Parker, if you want to come on stream now and keep shouting. Arsenal 1 point above us in 50 points. Sheffield United 51 points, 2 points above us. And then Wolves, it's so tight up there now. It is literally, it's such a possibility now that we can get Europe.
Is it? It is 6th place, isn't it?
What, that gets it?
Yeah.
No, well, because of the cups, it goes down to 7th. Because the top 6 get it. Sorry, the top 5 get it. So the top 4 get Europa League. Sorry, Champions League. Then the 5th gets Europa. Then the winners of both the cups gets the other places. But because the cups are going to be won and have been won by teams that are already in the top 4, then it gets pushed down to 7th. But because of Manchester City's ban, it could get pushed down to 8th. So we could only have to finish 8th.
Obviously, anyone who says they don't want to get in Europe is a moron, in my opinion. You want to get in Europe, it'd be brilliant. I'd just be absolutely devastated if we couldn't, as fans, we couldn't go again. Because they were the best trips as a Burnley fan. That Olympiacos were there, weren't they? That, to get that chance as a fan and to get it again, that's what you dream of. So to not want to get it just baffles me.
I know.
I don't think we will. I think it's too tight, and I think it's running. But I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me.
I'll just say that again for the lads, because I muted the microphone because Parker's been too loud. But yeah, I bumped into you in Aberdeen in a bar, which was class. But yeah, I do want to experience that again. We've had that debate before. But shout out to Ben Livingston who's watching in the chat. He says, up the fucking Clarets, happy days, get in there, Burnley. But that's it from us then, JT. Are you available on Saturday for the Liverpool 3 points that we're going to get as your prediction?
I'm confident. Yeah, I should be fine. I don't. I've been asked to go down to the pub to watch it, but I'm not sure what I'm doing yet.
Well, let me know.
I can go live from the pub.
You could do, to be fair. Let me know as soon as you can, and then the watch along will be back. Hopefully Johnny will be on it. If not, no worries. But thanks everyone for watching, and all of you giving just comments. I'll just quickly read out some comments. Graham Jenny says, cheers guys, see you all for the Liverpool game. Kyle says, I predicted a 3-0, unfortunately, for Liverpool. And Paul Seidel says, thanks lads. Yeah, we will be back on Saturday. I'll definitely be here. I've got nothing else going on. Hopefully Johnny's here, but I'm pretty certain Simon and Jared will be back anyway. But if not, I'll do it on my own if I have to. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on Saturday.
Bye.